House of Shadows Exploration. English Horror Story 4. Once upon a time, in the small village of Blackwood, there stood an old, decrepit house on the outskirts. Locals referred to it as the House of Shadows, for it carried a haunting presence that chilled the bones of anyone who dared to enter. The legend surrounding the house spoke of a family that had once resided there, the Harroways. It was said that they practiced dark arts and performed sinister rituals within its walls. One stormy night, a tragic incident occurred, resulting in the mysterious disappearance of the entire family. Since then, the house stood abandoned, forever tainted by an eerie aura. Curiosity often gets the better of the brave, and young Jenny Foster was no exception. Intrigued by the tales, she embarked on a daredevil adventure to explore the House of Shadows. Armed with a flashlight and her unwavering determination, she pushed open the creaking front door and stepped into the foreboding darkness. The air was thick with a musty scent, and the silence was deafening. Jenny's heart pounded in her chest as she made her way through the dimly lit corridors. The walls seemed to whisper ancient secrets, and the floorboards groaned beneath her weight. But she pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. As she ventured deeper into the house, strange occurrences began to unfold. Jenny's flashlight flickered intermittently, casting eerie shadows on the decaying wallpaper. Unseen forces tugged at her clothes, and a cold breeze brushed against her skin, sending shivers down her spine. Suddenly, a faint voice echoed from the darkness. Jenny froze in her tracks, listening intently. It was a mournful cry, a desperate plea for help. With a trembling hand, she followed the sound, which led her to a hidden staircase descending into the depths of the house. The steps were steep and treacherous, covered in layers of dust and cobwebs. Jenny's heart raced as she descended further, the air growing colder with each step. At the bottom of the staircase, she found herself in a chilling chamber, a room filled with ancient artifacts, rusted chains, and unsettling symbols carved into the walls. In the center of the room stood a large, ornate mirror, reflecting Jenny's frightened face back at her. As she stared into the mirror, the room began to pulsate with a sinister energy. Whispers filled her ears, urging her to break the mirror's spell. Driven by an unknown force, Jenny reached out and touched the mirror's surface. In an instant, the room transformed into a nightmarish realm. Shadows danced and contorted, forming grotesque figures that lurched towards her. Their piercing screams echoed through the chamber, filling her mind with terror. In a panic, Jenny desperately sought an escape. She frantically searched the room until her trembling hands found a hidden lever. With a surge of adrenaline, she pulled it, and the mirror shattered into 1,000 pieces. The nightmarish realm collapsed, and the room returned to its eerie stillness. Breathing heavily, Jenny realized she had released the trapped souls of the Harroway family, allowing them to finally find peace. Exhausted and shaken, she made her way back through the winding corridors and emerged from the House of Shadows, forever changed by her harrowing experience. From that day on, Jenny Foster became a cautionary tale for the villagers of Blackwood. The House of Shadows remained a haunting reminder of the darkness that lurked in the depths of the unknown, a place where lost souls yearned to break free from their eternal torment. And as the winds whispered through the village, the legend of Jenny and the House of Shadows lived on, serving as a warning to those who dared to venture too close to the realm of the supernatural.